welcome back to my channel. My name is Nia, and today we're doing another 30 before 30 bucket list video. I've been trying to do this one for a while now, and I just haven't been able to get myself to the store to buy the things I need. One of the big barriers is that, and as you can see, my glasses are fogging. I actually just got back from the gym, so excuse the way I look, but one of the big barriers to being able to get the supplies I need is that I was an avid Target shopper. When I say avid, I mean I was going at least once a week, once every other week. Like, I went a lot. And since the boycott, I haven't been. So I had to do a little more research to figure out where I can go to get these supplies. But I found them. Where are we? We're at Michael's. And today I'm picking up junk journal supplies. I'm super excited about this. And actually, you'll see later in this video, a couple of weeks ago I went to Roanoke for a Valentine's Day trip, and I got some stuff to put in my junk journal. So I'm super excited to do that. I hope my glasses aren't still fogging. Either way, let's go. All right, we're in the paper aisle. So many options. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wow, it's a lot of options. I'm feeling low-key overwhelmed. Okay, so this is really giving like scrapbooking and not so much junk journaling, so I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, wait, I found the stickers, y'all. I definitely want to get stickers for my junk journal. Again, I don't know, this doesn't seem like what I really need. This is like so specific and not like a bunch of random stuff, you know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep looking, y'all. Oh no. So I found some more of these, and like I said, I think I might pick one of these up, but I just don't want it to be like super specific. So I don't know. So I think I found the journal I want to get. The pages inside. Oh, can I show you? I'm gonna try to show you. Hold on. The pages inside are black. I think that's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna get this one, but I don't think that this cover would be good for like stickers. You see, it's like textured. So I'm gonna keep looking, but this is what I think I'm gonna get for the actual junk journal. Y'all think I'll need any of this stuff? Oh, hold on. Y'all think I think I have some of this from when I was teaching, so I'll have to look, but I think I'm good, honestly, on like scissors and the cutting utensils. We'll see though. I didn't even see all of this. I definitely should get a colorful roll of stickers. I see people use these in their junk journals all the time. What I was saying is that I want to pick one where I will use the stickers a lot. Like, every time I start a junk journal, I go to the sticker, see what I got, you know? But the options are pretty like specific. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, so I couldn't really find anything better than this, so we're gonna go with it. But this is not really what I wanted, and I'm honestly really disappointed with their selection. It looked way more robust online, but I do not want to order online. I want to do this now. All right, so I wasn't able to get everything I wanted, but I am doing it right now. So this is one of the little papers packs I got. Here's another one. Again, I didn't want them to be too specific, so I feel like this was, you know, different enough. This is the book I got. Like I told you guys, the one that the pages are black. I think it's gonna look really cool. I'm excited for that. And these I already had. I already had the tape, the scissors, and that little cutting mat. All those I got from when I was a teacher. We'll talk about that a little bit more in this video, but this was a lot of fun. As you can see, I started off opening up the book, getting that all off. I wanted to show you guys this part, how easy it was to pull off that sticker. Look at this. Literally no work. So I'm not going to put stickers on the outside like I see everyone else do. I don't think this is a texture for it. Anyways, as I get started, I realized, oh wait, I want to do a little like front page, or like this, whose book is this page? What's that called? Like table contents? Not even table contents, like just this is my book. So I went ahead and did that. And you'll see that in a few minutes. But while I'm doing all of this, I did want to give you guys a little bit of a about me, and I wrote on a couple of facts about me that I'd like to share, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. First of all, if you've seen my intro video, you know that I am 28 years old, and that's kind of why I'm doing all of this, because I am 2 years from being 30. Yeah, 2 years from being 30, and well, now it's less than 2 years because we're now in March and my birthday's in November, but I'm trying to get ready. I want to be, I don't even know who, the person I want to be. I'm trying to cultivate whoever it is I want to be when I'm 30, and I'm starting off with just doing things that I've always wanted to do that I haven't been doing. So yes, this video is about junk journaling. You can watch my other videos to see the other things I'm doing that are part of my 30 before 30 bucket list challenge. But yeah, so I'm trying to get ready for 30 so that I am proud of who I am when I'm 30. Not that I'm not proud of who I am now, but you know what I mean. I want to be better. So that's the first thing. Number two, it's always weird when people ask me where I'm from, because I moved around a lot as a child. My parents worked as teachers in church schools, and if you know anything about that, it's a lot of turnover. Anyway, so when people ask me where I'm from, I usually just say the South in general. So I was born in North Carolina, and then very shortly after that moved to Nashville, Tennessee. Of course, with my parents. I wasn't moving on my own. I was an infant. But anyway, moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and I was there until I was about 9 or 10. Then we moved to Florida, where I was until I was about 16. Then I moved to Mississippi, where I was in boarding school. And while I was there for 2 years, my parents moved from Louisiana. Well, they moved from Florida to Louisiana and then to Alabama, specifically Montgomery. And then they also moved to Birmingham while I was in boarding school. Or maybe that was after I graduated. Either way, after I graduated high school, I moved to Huntsville, Alabama, to go to college. And then most recently, about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, I moved to Virginia, and that's where I am now. You'll see a little bit about a place I went recently in Virginia later in this video, but yeah, so when people ask me where I'm from, it's always like a convoluted question. I don't know how to answer. I'm from the South, girl. I'm from everywhere. So and you might be wondering why I don't have a Southern accent. I don't know either. Moving on. Number two, when I first moved to Virginia, I taught middle schoolers English for 2 years. Ooh, that was a journey that I'm glad is over, but I'm also glad that I feel like I grew so much during that time, learned so much, realized I don't think I want to have kids. That's a conversation for another day. And yeah, it was a great experience, but like I said, I'm glad it's over. Now I work from home doing instructional system design, and I love it so much. It's been the perfect job for this time in my life, and I couldn't be more grateful for it. I also work with such amazing people, and yeah, it's definitely been a really great experience so far. I hope to do this for the foreseeable future. And I do think that teaching did prepare me for this type of job, so yeah, I'm really happy. All right, moving on. Next question. Or these aren't questions. Don't ask me any questions. These are just the facts I'm giving you about me. So next fact. I have a bachelor's degree in English. I got that from the college I spoke about in Alabama. And I will say, you know, I kind of wish I went into something else. I feel like it's so broad and not specific enough in the world that we live in. I feel like if you're listening to this and you are not in college yet, be specific. Go to nursing school, or you know what I mean? Like, unless that's not your passion. But honestly, in this economy, you really should be worried about your passion. Your passion can be on the side. You need to make money. You need to pay rent. So think about that. Moving on. I also have a master's degree in African and African diaspora studies. Now that one, yeah, especially with the way this world is going, is useless and will probably continue to be useless. I really just got the degree because I was really interested in my own history as a Black American. And yeah, it was actually really traumatizing. So I won't get into that, but yeah, if you're Black and want to know about your history, you need to have a strong sense of who you are and what you believe, because it changed me a lot. Moving on. Did not mean for this to get so deep. Moving on. Oh, that was all I had. Okay. Well, I guess we'll talk about what's going on in this video. Oh, okay. This is actually good. So I don't know if you guys just saw, but I actually made the tape go too far over, and you can see it under the main sheet of paper that I put under there. So then I had to make these little side pieces to cover that up. Initially, I was only going to stick with the liney type paper and not add a border of sorts. But yeah, ended up having to do that because I messed up. But honestly, if you're reading my blog, you know, I just talked about having to pivot and figure things out when that wasn't my original plan and how hard that is for me. But look at me here doing it. So yeah. So far, what are y'all thinking of the junk journal? I'm really liking it. The colors are giving me life. So yeah, so far all I have is like the background border done. And now is where I'm starting to add the stickers and things. So these are the things that I got from Roanoke a couple of weeks ago when I went on a trip for Valentine's Day. We had such a good trip, me and my boyfriend. If you want to see him, he's in other videos. But anyway, so I was able to get some stickers and keep some receipts. And I even got a piece of a napkin from one of the restaurants we went to. This is one of the Valentine's Day chocolate boxes that I got. And I'm just using the little part that says Happy Valentine's Day. That's just like a little, you know, I don't know, tag for the page. So I know what was going on this day. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I cut it all up, put it on the side. I'm really bad at cutting straight, so you'll see that. Probably have already seen it. But I'm really bad at cutting straight, but I was able to do this. So I got it on there, taped it down, so I'm doing now. You'll also see how inaccurate I am with the tape. I have to work on that. This will be a learning process. Please do not judge my cutting or taping abilities by this video. Anyway, I guess I'll give a little bit more facts about me, or a little bit more about me. So I have 3 siblings. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I have an older brother who's like the oldest, a sister right under him, me, and then a little brother. And well, he's not a little brother anymore. He's actually bigger than me, but I am still his older sister. Don't forget it. I have a huge family, specifically on my dad's side. My mom's side, it's sizable, but on my dad's side, his mother had 8 kids and all of them had at least 2. So I have so many cousins, so many aunts and uncles. Now my cousins are having kids and getting married, and the family is just huge. I love it. And then on my mom's side, she has 2 siblings and one of them had 1 kid. So you see the size difference. Like from one side, it's literally like, I would say we might be hitting like 100 family members on that side. And the other one is like 10 or 12, maybe 13. So yeah, really big family on my dad's side. And currently, like I mentioned earlier, I live in Virginia, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm liking Virginia compared to the other states I've lived in. So I guess I'll go ahead and start with North Carolina, where I was born. I do not remember it. I literally was a toddler. Moving on to Tennessee, it's still very hazy. I was there until I was about 9 or 10, so I mean, and I was homeschooled while I was there, so I wasn't even like doing nothing really, but being in the house. So, and I was a child, so I don't really know. Florida. Now, Florida is where I start to, become a teenager and, go places with my friends and stuff. And I really did not like Florida while I lived there, honestly. And I don't think I will ever move back. I met a lot of great people there. I'm not really friends with any of them now. Like, it's just no reason to go back, really. Then I went to boarding school in Mississippi. I have no reason ever to go back to Mississippi. One of my friends while I was in high school called it the armpit of America. And I agree. I'm sorry. If you're from Mississippi, no shade to you, but there used to be times of the year where there were like bug plagues. Yeah, I just don't need to go back. Anyways, after that, while my parents were moving around Alabama and Louisiana, I did visit while I was on breaks from boarding school, but I never really like lived there. So I don't want to make a, statement about whether it was good or bad. When I finally got to college and lived in Alabama, it's Alabama, y'all. You already know. Racism, it's the South, deep South, like, so, that was the life I lived there, whatever. But Virginia has been a really great place to live so far. I've only been here about 2.5 years, but I've really enjoyed it. I've encountered a really lot of amazing people, a lot of amazing nature. Yeah, I really love it, and I think I want to stay for the foreseeable future at least. I may have to move back home eventually, but I really like it here, and I would like to stay as long as I can. I'll say that. I don't know how closely you've been watching, but I was fiddling with that egg sticker for way too long. I ended up handing it to my boyfriend, and you see I had a pre-unstuck sticker by the end of it because I just could not do it. I don't know if their stickers were old and like not, I don't know, but that was from a restaurant we went to on Valentine's Day for breakfast, and it was really good food called Scrambled in Roanoke, Virginia. And I don't know if I mentioned that, but we went to Roanoke for our Valentine's Day trip, and it was amazing. We had such a good time. Here's where I just write a little like, this is our 6th Valentine's Day together, me and my boyfriend, and it was a great time. I just kind of wrote that in there as a reminder about what the trip was and all that stuff. So that's what I'm writing now. But yeah, we're coming to the end of this video, and I'm really proud of this first page in my junk journal. I will be doing this so much more, and hopefully it'll get better and better every time. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next week. Remember, I drop videos every Monday. Bye.